Let's go over Star Wars The Last Jedi and Disney. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, ever since The Last Jedi released back in 2017 in December, there's been a lot of backlash going against the film, with the community divided, many people saying that it's more than divided at this point, and the backlash is growing apparently. Now, looking at The Last Jedi, I know that a lot of people out there are very much frustrated with some of the decisions that were made in the motion picture by writer and director Rian Johnson and president of Lucasfilm Kathleen Kennedy, who finalizes some of the decisions that were made and implemented in the motion picture. Now, looking at all of this, Disney actually views The Last Jedi as a box office success and a big win. Now, that honestly, if you look at the box office numbers, it does actually show that they did in fact make a lot of money. They just crossed the 1.3 billion mark, which actually includes $700 million overseas. Now, that film in itself puts them above Frozen, which made $1.2 billion in 2013 and 14, and just below Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So, looking at all of this, Disney does in fact view The Last Jedi as a big win and a box office success. But is it all just about money when it comes to a film being a success, or is it about high quality? I think that the answer right then and there is pretty obvious. To me, it's all about high quality. And Mark Hamill even touched on this in an interview months and months ago, and he even stated that when it comes to companies like this and Disney, etc., he said, it's not about high quality, only if it makes money. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out that interview of Mark Hamill stating that, that will be linked below in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Now, regardless, I think that there's a lot of debate now as to why The Last Jedi didn't make as much money as The Force Awakens did. Now, a lot of Star Wars fans out there are debating on the reason as to that. Now, some people will in fact say that it's because The Force Awakens was a film, a Star Wars film, the first Star Wars movie that we haven't seen in 10 years, ever since Revenge of the Sith in 2005. So Force Awakens came out in 2015, 10 years, that's a big gap of not seeing a Star Wars film. Hence, a lot of people would go in and see this Star Wars movie. I think another thing that really helped it is, of course, that it was the return of the original cast, such as Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, right? Carrie Fisher, General Leia, and even Han Solo, Harrison Ford. So you had all three people in one film, though, granted Mark Hamill didn't get a lot of screen time. That movie in and on itself was the first movie for Star Wars franchise that we haven't seen in 10 years. Now, looking at The Last Jedi, alright, there's a lot of people that are actually saying that the reason as to why it didn't make as much money is because now we're used to the Star Wars flow. Star Wars is back and we're getting one every year, and we know that. So that's one reason as to why people are saying that the numbers didn't really add up to that of The Force Awakens. The other reason is because of the backlash, less repeat viewings apparently, and based on all of the negativity and backlash going against The Last Jedi. Now, a lot of the people that I know, and this is the truth, I'm not just saying this, a lot of the people that I know went ahead and saw this movie only once. Now, I will say one thing, is that I know a lot of you on here have seen the movie 2, 3, 4 times. There's still repeat viewings out there. They do exist. But were they as much as it was for The Force Awakens? That I'm not quite sure about. So guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree on Disney viewing The Last Jedi as a big win and a success when it comes to their project, The Last Jedi, in comparison to The Force Awakens, etc.? Now, Mark Hamill's statement, I definitely do agree with it, that a lot of these companies, it's not about high quality, only if it makes money. So I think that when we're looking at all of this, I just hope that they focus on high quality still as we go into the future with this franchise. Overall, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about that. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.